Yellowstone National Park, which is situated in USA. Yellowstone encompasses 3,472 square miles, 2,221,766 acres. Yellowstone is home to the largest concentration of mammals in the lower 48 states, 67 species. There are more than 1,800 known archaeological sites within the park. 285 species of birds can be found in Yellowstone. About 290 waterfalls can be found throughout Yellowstone's 2.2 million acres. Isn't that amazing? There are approximately 1,000 miles of hiking trails in Yellowstone. Here you are in Barents Sea coast in Arctic Ocean. The Barents Sea is located off Russia and Norway's northern coast in the Arctic Ocean. The southern portion of the Barents Sea is ice-free all year because of the North Atlantic Drift. There is a polar bear population in the Barents Sea considered to be genetically distinct. There are three types of water in the Barents Sea, including cold Arctic water, warm salty Atlantic water, and warm but not overly salty water on the coast. A notable battle in World War II took place in the Barents Sea and became known as the Battle of the Barents Sea. Litwish Lakes National Park, Croatia. Litwish Lakes is the largest national park in Croatia. The park welcomes a whopping 1.1 million visitors every year, with tourists from all over the world flocking to the park to admire the copious amount of lakes and waterfalls. At any given time, the Litwish Lakes never look the same as they did the day before. The lakes are consequently notorious for their fluctuating watercolors. Wow! Amazingly, the caves of Litwish Lakes have been inhabited since ancient times. Even the bones of an extinct Pleistocene cave bears have been found inside the caves. According to reports, people used to come to the Litwish Lakes and visit the monk to ask for advice. Although winters are very harsh, this is still one of the best places to visit in Croatia, since the falls completely freeze over once the temperatures reach 32 degrees or lower. Welcome to Cairns Atoll, Kiribati. The atoll is best known for being the first place on Earth to receive sunlight each day during much of the year and for its role in the Millennium celebrations. This atoll lies around 837 kilometers to the north of Tahiti, but it's 24 hours ahead in time. So if it is Monday on Tahiti, it is already Tuesday on Caroline, and technically, those who are on this atoll are in front of everyone else on Earth in time. Lagoon is a nursery habitat for many fish species, including important and heavily exploited species such as the black tip reef shark. Caroline Island is an important breeding site for a number of species of seabirds. Next is South Georgia Island, Antarctica. the southern Atlantic Ocean, pretty far off the coast of South America, South Georgia Island is an interesting place that likely has a history very different than what you think you might know about it. South Georgia has one of the largest populations of penguins and seals in the world. The islands get about 5,000 tourists per year. Pamukkale, Turkey. Pamukkale is called the Cotton Castle by literal translation in Turkish. Pamukkale is a traveler's delight and a geological phenomenon. It is a town in western Turkey best known for its mineral-rich thermal waters that flow down the bright white terraces of a steep valley side. You're watching Yevpatoria and Sasik Lake based in Crimea. Crimea is surrounded almost completely by the Black Sea and encompasses an area of about 10,000 square miles. The lake, except for salt production, is famous for the fact that it is rich in healing mud. Sasik Lake is also known as Pink Salt Lake. This shallow saltwater lagoon covers an area of 500 hectares. The length is 14 km, the maximum width 9 km, the average depth is less than a meter, the maximum depth of the reservoir 1.2 meters. Wangshan Mountains in China. Mount Wangshan, the #1 mountain under heaven in China, has drawn increasing attention of tourists from all over the world. The mountains were also once called Tianzi, which means Heaven's Sons, Emperor's capital city. Mount Wangshan has long been praised in China's history. Numerous famous scholars, painters, emperors have paid a visit to Wangshan Mountains and been amazed at its beauty and splendor. At the foot of Wangshan Mountain, near Yanggu Temple, there is a Wangshan Geological Museum, small but really worth a visit. You're visiting Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls is a group of 3 waterfalls at the southern end of Niagara Gorge, spanning the border between the province of Ontario in Canada and the state of New York in the United States. About 28 million liters or about 700,000 gallons of water travel down Niagara Falls every second. It is thought to be the world's fastest moving waterfall. Whoa! The Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. 60 million years ago, a huge volcanic eruption spewed out a mass of molten basalt, which then solidified and contracted as it cooled, creating the cracks that can be seen today. There are an estimated 37,000 polygon columns at this World Heritage Site, so geometrically perfect that local legend has it they were created by a giant.